Hello guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Maku.
Kobayashi.
Another recap episode for Mob Psycho. Go ahead and pop it off for us.
Yeah, so in this episode, it takes place 1 month after the whole Divine Tree arc. And we get to see Mob's little brother asking Mob, are you feeling all better ever since Dimple left? And Mob, he basically like shrugs him off, essentially.
Yeah, so this is where we get introduced on how long ago it was, because that's where he asked him. He was like, oh, it's been a month now since Dimple's been gone. And he, like Kobayashi was stating, he shrugged it off. And then it just pans out to a pointless, well, it's not pointless, because we end up figuring out like a very important character now.
A new character, yes. But
I say pointless because it's just mainly talking about if you guys recall from like previous episodes, there's this what, telepathic group or whatever?
Yeah, it's like a occult research group or a UFO searching group, or
essentially like superstitious research group, right? And they're just saying, well, it wasn't them. It was
the president. The president, the girl, her name is Tome. She's realizing, it's like, oh wow, I'm about to graduate soon from middle school, and I don't have any good memories.
And then she tried to create some. Well, she insisted on creating memories with the other people of the group.
The other members, yeah.
And they just pretty much just said, "Oh, we have pretty good memories. I mean, we ate and
play some games,
and yeah."
Yeah, because during their whole club tenure, all they do is just slack off. So they just play video games.
Pretty much just like a hangout zone, if I'm being honest.
And they don't really focus on the research and stuff. Except the president, the girl, she always asks Mob questions, like from previous seasons, and she always tells Mob to do some Esper type activities.
Some superstitious stuff, right? And then eventually, I guess she got like fed up because of the state of it. Because I believe she asked, "Oh, do you guys know what the point of this group is?" And they lost the plot. I mean, they didn't even know what to say. So then that's when she ended up just bolting out.
Yeah, she just stormed off.
And then
she's basically went to a cram school, just focusing on her studies for her graduation.
Right. Funnily enough, those three actually felt some type of way, and they decided to do something about it. So they try to contact Mob, asking him, "Oh, can you are you able to be a telepath?" Mob said no, he's not a telepath, he's just a psychic, but he knows someone who is a telepath. And then that's where you get introduced into Steve and some other knobhead.
He asked his little brother first, and then his little brother's like, I'm not one, but I actually know a couple people. And then you meet these the two twin brothers, one with a square head, one with like a moon shaped head.
Yeah, like I said, they're
funny looking.
They really are. And you know what's funny is that they said, "Oh, we're telepaths. It's just we can only communicate with each other." So there's a pointless activity.
Yeah.
And then I believe they said, "Oh, we can extend it out into up to like
50 meters."
Yeah, 50 meters or some odd number like that.
And they're like, "Wow, that's really small."
Yeah, I know. And then, I believe the Steve guy, he said, "Oh, I remember when my brother went to the supermarket, and I actually told him what he could get from the supermarket." And then Mob's brother, he just said, "Why did you use the phone for that?"
No.
Like I said, it's just
Reese's really funny to me.
Like I said, it was just such a pointless power. If they're not able to like communicate from further distance, I guess it's better for like just in case of like call lines.
Yeah, because I don't know if you remember in season 1 when Ritsu was trying to look for other psychics. He met the group of other psychics, and they're just like extremely weak. Yeah, they're obviously those two were part of the group.
Right.
But Mob was able to amplify their power.
Yeah, through his psychic abilities. So they ended up doing this like team here, ye, and then they ended up like touching hands or whatever, and
because they're trying to find other telepaths, so they're emitting this noise. It's like an annoying noise.
Yeah. So essentially, they're trying to emit this noise to like like Kobayashi was saying, to get other telepaths, and hopefully they can like teach them how to do it in a sense. So they were trying to do that, and
Funnily enough, a person does come walking in, but he's from the tennis club, and he used to be the former member.
yeah, he actually used to be there. But the thing though is that he kept denying it, and he said, "Oh, you guys are still doing that weird stuff."
Yeah, basically calling them losers and stuff.
Yeah. But then they said, "Okay, let's continue our plan. You can leave now if you want to." So they emitted the noise, and then that's where he just broke, right?
Yeah, because the noise was getting really annoying. And then, yeah, he just basically confessed that he is one. So then they set up a time and date where to meet up. I believe it's like, I want to say New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
They're meeting up, and they're trying to go find a UFO, or, you know, try to, yeah.
Yeah. The members, they said, well, they called Tomoe, right?
Tomei, yeah.
Oh, my bad, yeah. Tomoe. They said, "Oh, you should come with us. I believe they said we have a telepath." And she said no, and she just hung up. But then she just changed her mind instantly and still went.
Yeah, so she basically ghosted them, and then they were really like,
They were dumbfounded of how she's like,
they were doubtful of her showing up. But she actually was the first one to show up at the meeting place, and people was like that. And then the person that will be driving them or chaperoning them is Reagan. And then, yeah. But the weird thing I do find, everybody was late because their clock stopped working. So I feel like that might be a key detail for the next episode. So remember, Reagan, he woke up late, and then the other telepath woke up late.
oh yeah, no, but his was like broken, and he ended up breaking it because he was pissed or whatever.
Was it? Cause I don't know. I feel like it might play a key thing.
I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like that his was like out of batteries or some bullshit like that because it was just fully turned off.
Maybe, or maybe I'm just overthinking it. But I just find it funny. So they were rushing over to Reagan's side. They're like, "Oh no, Reagan might be mad because we're gonna be late."
Yeah.
But then Reagan barely arrived there too, just like 2 minutes before them, and he's in a full sweat. He's like, "Don't worry about it. People,
yeah.
people come late. It's all fine." And yeah, no, that's pretty much that episode.
Yeah. There wasn't too much towards this episode. Like I always say, guys, if there's any anime you would like us to talk about specific, please let us know in the comments down below. My name is Maku.
Kobayashi.
Thank you.